feeling claustrophobic in a relationship, Sagittarius. That's what I'm seeing from the Hangman, the Six of Cups, and then the Four of Wands here. Somebody's not saying it, but they're feeling a little bit claustrophobic. They're feeling a little bit suffocated from somebody who is a Queen of Wands, somebody who expects a lot, is always like, how do I say this? Like on their ass. I mean, I guess they're on their ass and they're paying attention to every little thing that they do. Eight of Pentacles. So seems to be a situation that might escalate over time. This person probably isn't going to say anything. So I think this is a warning to let you Queen of Wands out there know that you might be overbearing to some people. And then looking at the last couple cards here, I'm going to move them up. I have the Nine of Pentacles and the Six of Swords. This person has a hard time letting go of the reins. Whether that's you or the other person, it depends on who you are in the situation, because it could be vice versa, because it's energy. You could be the person who is feeling suffocated or the person who is suffocating. But the advice here is that, I mean, it's going to be hard for the person. It's going to be hard either way, because one party is going to have to let go of the reins a little bit, and the other party is probably going to have to bear this until the other person figures it out, because they're not talking. So if they don't say anything, they might end up having to bear this indefinitely, right? But I think this reading is letting some of you people know what's going on, so you can be aware, maybe take appropriate action. Let's pull Oracle card. Okay, so now we have a little bit more information about this dynamic. We have the City here with Aries and the Wall. This tells me that this person pretty much always wants to go out, because I think they're cooped up all the time. Let's look at the next one. The Bread, the Chair, and the number 4 is somebody who is at home, like, who sits maybe a long time, and then when the opportunity arises, when, like, let's say they're at home all the time, the other person comes home, they're like, oh my god, I need to go out and have fun. And then that's up here. The City with Aries is like, let's go out and do something. So maybe this person, you have somebody in this dynamic who's always like, let's go out, let's go do something. And the other person's like, oh my god, I just worked all day. Oh my god, I have all these things. You always want to go out, and I don't even have time to do the things I need to do. I'm being suffocated, right? That's what I'm getting from this. But part of it is because this person is a bit high maintenance, is a bit needy, and I think that they don't do a lot for themselves. And so when they interact with the other person, it's like, let's do stuff. I need your attention. And that's where the suffocation is. Let's pull advice. Some advice for Sagittarius. Okay. Wow. So the advice is pretty obvious. Let go of the reins a little bit. Give this person some breathing room. And how do you do that? Well, you don't watch them all the time. We have the Eight of Swords. That is, in terms of advice, that's like, don't look at them. Put your blindfold onto what they're doing. You don't need to watch everything that they're doing. That's why you're acting like the Queen of Wands from before. But, and then look, we got the Eight of Pentacles back out. That is looking at all the little details, looking at all the little things that they do or don't do. And then look, the Knight of Swords, the nag. Don't nag. That would be the message. That would be the continuous nag, but it's upside down. It's reversed, which is to say don't do that. So don't nag this person. Don't be looking at what this person's doing so closely. Don't be giving them opinions on how they should be doing things so closely. And then the Lovers is like, yeah, you're still gonna be there for them. You just have to let go of the reins a little bit. You don't have to take a break. You just need to gloss over something for the sake of not being so overbearing. Let's do Oracle cards. Anything else for Sagittarius? Interesting. Okay, so now with the 4 and the Cup here, this is more assurance to you guys that if you do let go of the reins, if this person who's acting like the Queen of Wands, who's overbearing, lets go of the reins a little bit and gives this other person a bit more breathing room, this is assurance that they're not gonna just run off and never come back, right? If you let the leash go, is the animal gonna come back? Is this person gonna just run off and never come back? Find somebody else who they like. The left turn arrow with the crown here is like saying, find somebody else to put the crown on. Are they going to find, if you give them enough freedom, are they going to find something better that then they decide to stick with? No, they're not going to, because we have the 4 and the Cup on top here as the first cards that came out. They're going to stick by your side. This is a solid relationship. This is a solid connection. And it's not going to go away just because you're giving this person a little bit of space. Okay, so I think that's your reading, Sagittarius. I hope you guys got something out of that. Thank you guys so much for being here. If you want to come back and see more of these readings, go ahead and follow the channel.